The Honor View 10's launch is a significant one in Honor's history. It was known as Honor's V series and it was only available in China. Honor's rebranding to View series comes at the same time as the company's decision to launch the smartphone outside of China as a high-value or bang-for-buck smartphone. In the past couple of iterations, the V series held specs that nearly mirrored Huawei's most recent Mate series model. For example, the Honor V9 had specifications that were identical to the Huawei Mate 9 Pro, like the CPU and RAM size. The Honor View 10 is on the same boat in this regard. It has similar hardware to the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. We received a European unit from our friends at Honor and it certainly is a step up from Honor's usual bright teal-colored packaging. This box is a very dark navy blue color, likely to represent our blue model. We're not sure if the black version would come with a black box, but we'd imagine that's the case. The Honor View 10 has a nice and sturdy metal construction. The design has been pretty much overused by this point, an integrated metal body and frame build with rounded corners and antenna lines along the edges. In fact, this is the design used by the phone's direct competitor, the OnePlus 5T, complete with the position of the dual cameras. Honor included an 18:9 display with FHD Plus resolution, 1080 by 2160 px, and it looks pretty good. It has great viewing angles with no color shifting. We kind of wish it packed more pixels, but if it did, then Honor wouldn't be able to offer it for this price. Honor didn't specify which kind of glass the phone uses, so we'd suggest you don't remove the factory-installed screen protector. The Honor View 10 is powered by a large 3750 mAh battery, which is rechargeable using Huawei's Supercharge adapter. Although the View 10 has internals very similar to the Mate 10 Pros, it didn't score very close to what we expected. The Honor View 10 features a single bottom-facing loudspeaker next to its USB-C charging port. In our tests, the loudspeaker scored an overall rating of good. The Honor 9 that came last year scored just marginally better. While the trebles and higher tones like ringers and notification sounds are plenty loud, mids and lows like spoken word or percussion weren't as strong. The Huawei View 10 had mostly excellent readings in the active external amplifier part of our test. Loud and free of distortion, accurate, its output would have been perfect if it wasn't for the poor frequency response. It appeared as if the phone had an equalizer applied at all times with no option to switch it off. The View 10 ships with the latest Android Oreo with Huawei's EMUI 8.0 layered over it. The Kirin 970 has a few AI features built in. These AI features are all automatic, so there is not really a way to adjust or disable the handful of functions. Honor decided to go with Huawei's newest high-end processor for the View 10. The Kirin 970 is a very capable processor built on the 10nm process, just like the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 and the Apple A11 chip. This positions the Honor View 10 pretty high up in terms of performance, and we're putting it up against other phones with high-end CPUs. The Honor View 10's camera setup consists of two camera sensors. One is a 16MP RGB sensor while the other is a higher resolution 20MP monochrome sensor. On paper, the cameras are similar to the ones on the Huawei Mate 10, save for a couple of differences. Both of the Mate 10 or Pro S sensors are optically stabilized while the View 10s are not. As part of the Kirin 970's AI function mentioned above, the View 10 can detect what kind of scene it is looking at and apply optimal settings for shooting that scene. This is all done in the camera's automatic shooting mode, where an icon will show up next to the viewfinder, identifying the kind of scene. We have to start by saying that the Honor View 10 has no stabilization in any of the available video modes. Although there is no optical stabilization, there should at least be some sort of digital stabilization. We really hope this is something that will be addressed in a software update soon after it hits the market. Honor has positioned the Honor View 10 as a smartphone that will give you the most for your money. The best way to describe it would be premium value. There are not too many phones that are in this category, a smartphone with high-end specifications and value-added features in the $500 or Euro price range. As smartphones have been rising in price, Honor has taken one of Huawei's best performers, the Huawei Mate 10 Pro, and has repackaged it into a more affordable solution. It doesn't have the best display, it isn't waterproof, and it doesn't have a perfect camera. We think if Honor offered this same phone with the hardware design language as the Honor 8/Honor 9, it may have been able to even get away with pricing as high as €600, just maybe. It's that good.